Hello lovely people, welcome to the video. It is Thursday the 3rd of October today. So it is currently 12:30 p.m. AM is like midnight, right? Right, I can't even tell time, great. So it is 12:30 p.m, homeschool is done, main chores are done. I'm sitting down for a tiny bit to update you guys for one thing and then kind of figure out what I'm doing for the day, writing-wise. Writing a book, yet I can't speak. And I thought I would also like kind of just figure out what I'm doing, kind of create a bit of a plan of action, then go make lunch, basically, and dinner, and do all the mom stuff before I can eventually get back and actually do some writing. So this is the plan. I need to move this camera because it's bothering me. There we go. Okay. Hate the backdrop, but it's gonna have to work right now. So what have I been doing? It is the 3rd of October today. I have not done any writing today. However, yesterday and the day before, I got just over 2,000 words on the 1st of October and 2,600 words on the 2nd. So I'm happy with that. I do have a pacemaker set up. If you don't know what Pacemaker is, it's a website basically that you it has a calendar and you put in like how many words you want to write by a certain date, and it tells you how many words you should be hitting a day in order to reach your goal, basically. So right now, my goal is to finish this draft by Sunday. By the end of this week, I need to be done with this draft. Pacemaker, according to my 100,000 supposed goal, is telling me I need to write 4,000 words a day, including today, to get to that goal. Now, I say 100,000 words, but in all reality, it could be more, it could be less. I'm not so set on the words as much as actually getting through the story and reaching the end of it. So, you know, I do think it'll probably be near 100,000, if not 100,000 more, because I'm already sitting at like past the 80,000 word mile right now, and there's still a bit to go. Like, not too much, but yeah, so I don't know. It could go either way, I guess. So as I said, the goal until this Sunday, the goal for this week is finishing the 2nd draft. Just getting it on the page, just getting all of the scenes on the page, getting everything on the page. So then next week, I'm tackling the reading of it, the breaking down of it, the figuring out the beats and all that fun stuff. All of that's gonna come next week. As of right now, I need to write theoretically 4,000 words. Yesterday, my 2,600 was amazing. I think it's my best. Like, if I look through my pacemaker, you can see like the words and everything. Like, I'll show you a little. Oh. So that's what that looks like. So the green are the days I have written. There's one little 0 there that I didn't. Yes, well, I didn't do one day. I'm a mom. The fact that I've had like 800 words, 450 words, 500 words. The idea was I would have been done by the end of September, and 1st of October would have been starting all the planning and everything and getting ready for November and December. Didn't happen, that's okay. Another thing I did while I was waiting for my children to finish their homeschooling, while they were like writing and whatnot, I started reading this. So this is called Refuse to be Done by Matt Bell. It's like how to write and rewrite a novel in 3 drafts. The first few pages that I've read, I think I read like 18, 16 pages in. I'm 20 pages in. It's a short book. It's like 150 pages, I believe. It's a really short book. But it spoke to me so much about how you need to first start writing, get the story down, discover your story, let your story kind of lead you a little bit, figure out your characters, just let your story figure out itself as you're writing it. And because that's what I've been doing. I've kind of been writing and simultaneously figuring out the scenes, like going back and outlining after I've already written things, and I felt like I was doing something wrong. And then this book is it's validating me beyond imagination right now. So definitely, I'm loving this. So I really feel like it's okay. It is all good. I'm just getting the draft done, and once it is written and down, that is when I'm going to sort everything out and just really figure out how to make it a bit better, basically. That is what we're doing. So I'm gonna be back when I am hopefully doing a bit of writing. That's what we're doing. Okay, so I'm back a lot sooner than I thought I would be, but I had two things happen. I had this idea and I couldn't get up from my writing. I had a bit of an impromptu writing session. I got 594 words in about 15 minutes. It's just like, you know, when you get this idea and it just like the scene just kind of flows. That's kind of what happened. So I got that down, and then the post office showed up. The postman showed up. I cannot speak today. So I ordered the Romancing the Beat. I already have Save the Cat. And I really, really needed something a bit more specific when it comes to the romance, because I know even as I write this, I'm gonna need to really, really hone in on the beats in regards to the romance. I want it to be like a pivotal part of the story, because it is, and I want to make it what I want it to be, if that makes sense. I don't know if I'm making sense. So, Romancing the Beat, I will say it looks smaller than I thought it would. I don't mind it. I don't mind that it's smaller. It's very funny and cute, and like I like the way it's just kind of, it's just the beats set up. I love it. I love it when like a book like this is just straight up what it is, and nothing more, nothing less. No, just going on and on and on. It's like midpoint of love, 80s soundtrack for midpoint of love beat. Oh, it even has songs. It has songs. Oh, I love it. Almost Paradise, Save a Prayer, Waiting for a Girl Like You. That is so cool. It has songs. I need to look up the songs. Am I terrible for not knowing the songs? I don't know. Has anyone used the Romancing the Beat and knows? I think technically it's like an old-ish book. It's not. Oh, manufactured by Amazon.com in Australia. Oh, interesting. So it's like printed. That's cool. Okay, I had no idea. Anyway, so that's kind of what I'm doing right now. I have a cute little book, 2016. I have a cute little book, and I'm hoping this helps with just everything I need to do. Beat sheet, setup, adhesion, Stuck on You by Lionel Richie, Be Near Me, Love is a Battlefield. I love that it has songs for like the beats. Oh my gosh, that is so fun. Okay, fun. How many pages is this? How many pages is this? I always do that with my books. 84 pages. Oh, that's the appendix included. So 81 pages, and that is literally a sample beat sheet at the end of it. So 80 pages. 80 pages, that is nothing. I'm gonna like, yeah, I'm excited. I'm definitely gonna be finishing this, and this along with Save the Cat are gonna be my go-tos next week, because I'm finishing at the end of this week. Finishing draft 2, and we're moving into beat sheets and planning everything out and just making sure that all the moving parts are there. That's what I need to make sure of. Did I mention I'm writing a fantasy romance? Yes. Fantasy romance, currently more fantasy than romance. That's where I hope this helps. I need this to help me make sure that the romance is also like really, it has a good grounding, a good footing in the story, you know? So yeah, anyway, I got some words in. I'm really happy about that. Have I mentioned I love my new keyboard? That is like the first like big investment I made as far as like, I'm a writer. I'm writing a book. And that's one of the things that this fellow over here says in like his first pages. He says, keep telling yourself every day that you are writing a book. It's like, I'm writing a book. Say it. Say it again and again. It's like, you are writing a novel. You are writing a book. Go ahead and tell yourself, and then tell yourself again. I love that. So that is all for now. I need to get moving with lunches and dinners and whatnot. And I'll see you guys when I see you. Okay, so it is officially Monday morning. I did not film anymore on Thursday, I believe was the last time I vlogged up at all. Anyway, Friday I didn't film, just a lot happening. And then the weekend, I did get writing done. Thursday, Friday, Saturday was successful, was it? Let me look at I have my pacemaker. They were. Sunday, okay, let's take it one step at a time, shall we? It is Monday. Technically, my goal was to have finished my second draft by today. Spoiler alert, I did not do that. Too much family stuff and just kids and people needing things from me, especially Sunday. And then the time change, does anyone else struggle with the time changing? Like, it really gets me, and I don't know why it gets me so much. Anyway, focusing. Draft 2. I have now altered my pacemaker. I've set it to finishing this draft by this Friday, by the 11th. I hate the sound of that. I don't want that to be the case. However, looking at it now, telling me I have to do 1,481 words a day to achieve that, that is 100% a thing. Well, achieve. I say achieve. This vlog is going to be fun. My goal technically is 100,000 words. I'm currently sitting at around 90,000 words, and there's definitely a lot more happening. I doubt 10,000 words gonna cover it. So I feel like it's gonna go over 100,000 words, which means I need more, I don't know, more writing time. More writing time. Anyway, so for context, it is currently almost 1 p.m. on Monday, the 7th of October. We are in the second week of Pathtober. I am doing the Pathfinders Writing Collective, Writers Collective or Writing Collective? God help me. Pathfinders Pawrico2024. That's the thing we're going with. It is Pathtober or Preptober for those of you who want to call it that. The month where we prepare for fall writing challenges. Fall, winter, summer challenges. For me, it will be summer. I'm in Australia, so technically. Anyway, I was highly disappointed in myself yesterday. I literally wanted to cry when I went to bed because I did not write a single word. And I was just like, how am I expected to finish this when I can't even sit down and write a single word? Like, I was beating myself up. Thankfully, this morning, I got up. I was like, okay, this is what it is. We got this, okay? Yes, I have to extend it a few days. That is fine. The whole point is finishing it and then sorting everything else out so that I can start writing draft 3 in November. I still have time. You know, October is about kind of fixing up all these things, ending up with, you know, draft 2 finished, setting everything up, planning everything, and then moving forward. It's what this time should be for, you know, preparing for draft 3, which without a draft 2, I don't have a draft 3, technically. That's what I'm telling myself, at least. Also, I really need to stop myself from kind of thinking ahead. So another thing that happens is I'm finishing draft 2 and I'm already contemplating all the things that I know I want to change for draft 3, and that just kind of stops draft 2 from happening. It's not good. So I really need to stop doing that. Also, I'm definitely coming down with something. Definitely finding it hard to swallow as time is going by. Don't know what's happening here. Something's definitely happening. I do not like that. Last thing I need is to get sick because, you know? Yeah. Anyway, okay. goals for today, goals moving forward. I'm not finishing the vlog. The idea was I would finish this video today, having finished draft 2. I'm obviously gonna keep going until I finish draft 2. That's a thing. Anyway, moving on, or else this video is gonna be huge. I'm gonna try and get some writing done today, and we'll see how that goes. I don't know. My new goal at this point is I'm finishing draft 2 by this Friday, even if I have to like stay up half the night, I guess. I can't, I don't know. We'll see how we go. Yes? So, it is, what day is it today? It is Wednesday, the 9th of October. I am done just like thinking about where I should have been at this point, because in all reality, I didn't really, there are no real deadlines other than the ones I set for myself. October is for preparing for draft 3. Technically, finishing draft 2 is preparing for draft 3. Is it not? Maybe not, I don't know. Anyway. I didn't film anything yesterday because I didn't think I was going to write anything yesterday with how everything was going. I'm feeling like I'm kind of sick, but kind of not. Like it's this weird, I don't even like throat, but nose, but I don't know. It's kind of like you're not sick enough where you can just kind of take the day off and just sit in bed, but you're also like not 100%, so it's kind of weird. Anyway, I did manage to do to get 1,500 words in yesterday, funnily enough. Let's backtrack a bit though. I didn't say it Monday. I think Monday I ended with just over 2,000 words. I don't know if I have ever mentioned that, but hey. So yesterday I thought I wasn't going to do anything, and I was kind of stuck in this specific spot where it was like a really interesting scene, and I knew what I wanted, but I didn't know exactly how to get it on the page, right? And I thought, you know what, I'm not doing anything today. Like, it's not working out. It was evening. I hopped into the shower. I was like, I'm gonna have a shower. I'm gonna chill. It's all good. I found like the whole scene just came to me in the shower. Seriously, showers, like if I need to figure out a scene, if I need to figure out how to move forward, showers. I don't know why, I don't know what it is about it, but it just, yes. So I got 1,500 words in last night simply because I hopped in the shower, which is amazing. I think I might start doing that like every night or something until I finish this book. Anyway, so yeah, the plan today, it is 9:30 in the morning. We haven't started homeschool yet. It's a pretty cold morning, like a cold spring morning here in Melbourne, and the heater wasn't working properly. I usually get up earlier and just kind of turn on the heater, get the house warm so that the girls can just get up and run around and all that fun stuff, and we can start our day early. Today it's not working properly. It's not doing its job. Don't know what's wrong with it. I think it might need new batteries, like the little thermostat thing needs new batteries. Anyway, so it is 9:30. My eldest is still sleeping, so I don't usually wake them up at a specific time. I don't kind of, there's no like, at least until now, like while we're kind of in this in-between stage where we've just moved back home to Australia. We're staying at my dad's place for a few weeks, so routines are a bit tricky. We do have like a base routine, but I don't want to like get into more than that because I think, like it'll kind of get peeved anyway. I don't know, that's how I see it anyway. So with that being said, it is 9:30. I don't have a student to work with, so and even my youngest is she's just sitting in bed. She's like, Mom, it's cold, I don't want to get up. I'm like, okay, sure, fine. So I'm kind of gonna sit down and have a look a bit at the scenes I want to do. My pacemaker is telling me that I have like 3 days worth of 1,600 words to finish. That is to get to 100,000 words. The reality of it, however, is that this is my draft. This is my first draft, right? This is how much I have. Like it's a good 90 pages, 90 A4 pages of this. And this is a total of, I think, this is a total of 299 pages. And technically, story-wise, I'm at 208 as far as the draft is concerned. So there's a lot, and there's a lot I'm adding and so yeah, so there's, yes. You don't have it. I think we got rid of it because you didn't have space for other games.
Oh.
Yeah.
Can we eat them? But not that one.
Okay.
It's my favorite.
This one?
No, don't delete it.
Okay, I won't delete that one. Okay. Should I delete this one?
I want to hurt you.
Okay, well we have to delete something.
Maybe that is annoying me.
It's
I don't want to do
annoying
any more babies.
Any more babies?
Because my baby rabbit, my cat,
Okay.
it's annoying me.
It's annoying you. Okay, that makes sense. Okay, let's see now if we can download. So, as I was saying, that's gone. Anyway, I'm clearly going to be going over 100,000 words, and I'm kind of like,
Yoey.
Hi. Can you give me a second? Hello. So clearly we're going over 100,000 words. I don't know. Yeah. Anyway, I'm not too worried about the words in that it's a second draft. I know there are a lot of things that I'm going to be cutting down and really like pulling together in the first act because my first act is way too big for no reason. What's that? Oh, it's
Hello. Hello, Bobby. I was in your video.
Okay, everyone's okay. Okay, so interruption number 507. What is my life? What?
Mama, I want to sit down and drink a tea.
But yes. Anyway, the crux of this part of the vlog is I'm contemplating stopping the vlog today, like ending this vlog for you guys today, and starting like a new one for the next, like for the rest of the week. I thought I would kind of keep going until I finish the draft, but I feel like it's probably going to take me comfortably until the end of this week, which kind of gets me. But at the end of the day, I'm doing Pathfinders, and Pathtober Pawrico2024. So Pathfinders Writing Collective, the goals can shift and change, which is what I love, but within limits. So
advertisement.
Yeah, the advertisement. Oh dear.
Oh, that's all.
So they have, like, you can either do only November or November and December or November, December, January or December and January, what have you. So at this point,
Really?
well, not December, January, November, December, January. Basically November is in no matter what. Anyway, technically I can add January to my goals and just give me like the full Pathfinders time frame to work on my third draft. So I'm not too worried about that. Like I can say that, look, my goals for this challenge at this point is that I want to challenge myself to have a finished third draft by the end of Pawrico 2024. That is the goal. That is the main purpose. That's what I'm working on. So today's goal is to write as much as I humanly can. That's you know, I'm gonna try and get some writing in. Miss Four has gone off. She's decided to take her game and just move on. I'm gonna kind of get into it a little bit because I did leave it mid-scene kind of yesterday, so I know where to pick up now. That's like one of the little things that everyone keeps saying you should do. It doesn't work for me every time, I have to say, like stopping mid-scene, because I don't like stopping things halfway through. But, oh, hello. Who would have thought?
He's pretty.
Indeed. So anyway, I'm gonna try and write as much as I can today. I think I might, yeah, we'll see. This video might literally end right here, or I might add like an extra if I manage to film a little bit more later, depending on how I progress. But yeah, I'm trying my best. I think that's the main thing. There's just so many things that I have to do throughout the day. I think even at times during like any free time I might have, I still get constantly interrupted. And when you're trying to write and get into a flow of writing, like doing a sprint perhaps or whatnot.
I got some games.
This, yeah.
A game session.
Amazing.
I'm gonna go there.
Very interesting.
Well, I'm 60. And then there's more cats.
Yeah, workout. Awesome. Oop, she's working out. That's cool.
What's that?
That's a step. See, she worked out and she earned some diamonds.
Ooh.
You could do more things. Make her do more things. Do different things. Not just working out. Do all sorts of stuff, yeah? As I was saying, multiple interruptions when you're trying to write a book can just, you know. But that's okay. That is what we're working on right now. I am determined to make this happen. And I think that's the number one most important thing out of all of this. I am determined to finish this book, to write this book, and then to find a way to publish it. Ideally, at this point, I am contemplating traditional publishing. That is my goal. That is where I'm headed. You never really know, of course, but yeah, we will talk about that in a different video, I would say. For now, I'm gonna try and get some writing done, and we'll see how we go. Okay, so. Where do I even begin? It is Friday the 11th of October. I am nowhere near where I wanted to be. Nowhere near. I've read like a whole bunch of this. I finished like the first part of it. That's something, I guess. I'm loving this, by the way. I definitely recommend. I made progress yesterday. I got stuck because I had to, I'm officially at a point where like I have to do like a whole bunch of new scenes. Like everything is just new. It's just clear-cut new drafting. Since this is a rewrite, it's technically the second draft, but it's like, it's changed so much from the first draft that honestly. Anyway, this is where we're at right now. I'm currently sitting at 99,000 and something words. My 100,000 goal is officially void because it's definitely gonna be a lot more than that. A lot more. I would say definitely, I don't know, I can't even calculate words right now. I don't know, 5,000, 10,000 more. That could, yeah, I mean, I thought I could tackle this in 100,000 words and that's not happening. So officially that's not a thing. Like the word count is not a thing. I still want to like tackle words, but my phone is ringing. How is this a thing? Interruption number. I don't even know anymore. So I did not film yesterday. I wanted to, and then just everything just kind of, you know, kept happening and I was just done. I wrote quite a bit yesterday after being stuck on a scene that I had to write completely from scratch. So a lot of the part that I'm at now, which is technically the third act, I would say, I haven't like set it all up based on beats and whatnot, but I do have it like in my head. I do have a bit of a general idea of what Act 1 is, Act 2, Act 3. So technically we're in Act 3 right now, and I've already hit 100,000 words practically. I'm at like 99,500 or something. So I mean, it's gonna take, yeah, it's gonna go over that, which is, I mean, when I said 100,000 words, I wasn't like, I didn't mean like that was the limit. I knew it would probably go over, but considering my first draft was 87,000, I don't know. Anyway, I did get a bit done yesterday. I got like over 2,000 words written after I kind of got in the flow and started writing the scenes and whatnot. At this point, there are two ways that I can go about this. One is completely delusional and just, yeah. And the other is being a bit more, you know, realistic. So what are our two options at this point? My battery is dying. Let's fix that first. Okay, battery changed. Now, what was I even saying? Ah, yes. Two plans. So two ways I can go about this. Number one, complete delusion in that I'm gonna sit down today, Friday, Saturday and Sunday. I'm probably not gonna film at all. I will update you guys on Monday. That's gonna be fun. So 3 days, I am going to write as much as humanely possible, go beyond my limits. I don't know if anyone's gonna let me do that. Like, I would happily do that. I would happily sit and write for hours on end. But even when like everyone's kind of like not really doing anything, everyone kind of needs me. Like, it's very weird. Anyway, I am needed at all times. So yeah, I kind of think I need to start like needing myself. Maybe that'll help. Anyway, so complete delusion is I'm gonna sit down and I'm gonna finish this and it'll all be done by Monday. I will have a finished draft by Monday and I will start rereading and doing all the stuff, okay? Okay, so today's the 11th, 12th, 13th, 14th. So the 14th of October is when I would start like the editing, like the reading, revising, editing process, right? Right. The more realistic plan of action would be to say, I am taking the rest of October to finish this draft, do the reread, and the first of like notes as I'm rereading it. And then I can start working on setting up like the beats and all that and doing, you know, preparing basically a new outline, a full-on outline. I'm gonna do like a whole board and everything, then start doing that technically in November. Like, as part of the challenge, I would give myself November for the outlining and then December, January for writing the third draft. I feel like that is a more realistic way of looking at it at this point. But at the same time, I also feel like I need to give myself this last delusional goal of like, I'm gonna try this last time. I'm gonna give myself this last like delusional goal of 3 days, and can I do this? And if I cannot do this, Monday morning, we are starting a whole new kind of way of looking at this project, because I think the only thing I've ended up doing is just beating myself up every so often for not reaching the goal. When I am doing work, like, because I've set this kind of goal for myself where I'm like, I have to get this done, I did go from like 500 words a day to 2,000, 3,000 words a day. I have definitely lit a fire under my butt, but I need to do that more. So it's kind of why I don't want to necessarily give myself like more time. I want to limit the time within October even. So the sooner I get it done, the better. Like, I need to get this done ASAP. Like, ideally, I want to be starting like writing my third draft in November, not outlining it. So that's kind of still sitting there as a bit of a like a pushing force, you know, like a bit of a pressure, because I need that pressure, if I'm being honest, in order to get more work done. But I'm also trying to like not beat myself up every 2 seconds because I'm failing at something that is very, very hard to do and delusional, because it's not possible when you have little humans needing you every 2 seconds. And then usually, not Saturdays so much, but Sundays for some reason, everyone is just like, let's do stuff. Let's, you know, and I'm kind of like, can I not take this time to not do things? Anyway, so I'm gonna end the video here. I'm going to do some writing. I am going to try my very, very best. I might start a new vlog, like from the moment I finish this one, of me writing over the weekend, and depending on how it goes, you'll either see it or not. We'll see. We'll see. Either way, we'll see how we go. You'll definitely see me again on Monday. Or at least I'll be filming on Monday. You might not see me on Monday. That's the thing with YouTube and time frames. Like, when you see a video. Interesting. Anyway, that's the goal. We'll see how we go. I'll probably do an update on Monday though. I'll figure it out. I'll see. Okay. Thanks so much for being here. And yeah, I'll see you in the next one.